Hi, friends. Susan Axelrod here, the Confidence Coach. Welcome to the Confidence Zone. Why is it helpful to work with someone else in accountability? Can you actually be your own accountability partner? It's an important question and one for you to seriously consider if you work for yourself. In my world of work, I've worked on my own for so many years, I can't even remember. Basically, I think it was the year 2000 that I had a job where I worked for someone else. You can be your own accountability partner if you are highly motivated in your deepest intuitive space, such that you wake up every day compelled, even called to do the work of your soul. You can be. I know many people who are in these passion spaces and just get up and they just know every day what it is that they have to do. They have divine inspiration every day coming at them, coming in, and they show up and they want to do this and that, and they can't wait to do the other thing, and so forth. So in this case, you can be your own accountability partner, but it's still in all not easy. It's not easy. When you wake up, everything floods into your mind, everything about life and work. If you are your own accountability partner, it's the easiest thing in the world to say, I'm not doing that today, or I don't feel like doing that today. And believe me, I've been there plenty of times. There are some days that I wake up and I'm like, nobody knows what I was supposed to do today. Nobody knows what I thought I should do today or might do today or might get done today. But generally, for myself, I'm so moved and motivated by what I do that I want to do the things that I do. If you have followed me at all over these many years that I've been coming live, you know that when I had difficulty last year, my husband passed away, that I came here and said, I'm not going to be able to go live anymore while I'm processing my grief and trauma. And I gave myself permission to not show up because I knew that I couldn't really be in authentic voice. And in my world of work, if you're not in authentic voice, forget it. You're dead in the water. In the intuitive business, the way I teach business for women in business for themselves, some men as well, certainly. When you're in the intuitive business, every single thing about you is deeply organic. You show up that way. It feels that way. People tell you that is their experience working with you. And then you're kind of moving forward, flowing on point. If something interrupts your life in such a way that it no longer feels organic or authentic, then you need to clutch and shift a little bit. And that's what I did. And then I gave myself plenty of time. I do work in groups with other people's groups, and I also have worked with coaches and also just strategic partners where I have found people who care about whether or not I show up to do what I said I would do. And that's why I do believe it's important and helpful to work in accountability with someone else. I know I feel a little bit like a broken record. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you've been seeing my posts come up every day that I'm offering my business accountability group starting in the beginning of January. I'm doing this because I want to support you if you're in business for yourself. If you wake up and you don't have a good system in place, if you wake up and you don't know your financial statements, you don't know your numbers, you don't know your impact, you're not sure if you're doing something right, you're not sure if you're getting something right, then this would be a place for you. Also, my coaching is another place for you to land. This morning, I had a conversation with a client who said to me, I just have no idea if I'm getting it right or not. I just don't know. And so when you work with me, I provide a system for you to be able to self-reflect, self-moderate, and really self-direct towards growing your financial accounts, which you know I'm very big about. Can you be your own accountability partner? You can if you have experience, if you have expertise, if you're deeply, deeply motivated, highly ambitious, and big vision of what it is that you are intended to do. You can be. You can have your business and work life mapped out for you. You can look at it, review it, evaluate it, and show up for it. You can feel your own sense of self-accomplishment when you produce whatever it is that you're producing, whether it's products or services, or in my case, books and programs and groups. You can have your own self-motivation, and then you can be your own accountability partner. But in this world that we're in, it's hard. It's really hard. And that's why I keep coming here and speaking to you about the same thing. As we begin to close out this year, you'll hear me talking about that more and more. We still have a few weeks. I urge you to go back and reflect. And if you're in business for yourself, I urge you to go back to your journal or your calendar or your notes, whatever your system is, for what you laid out at the beginning of the year, and just ask yourself lovingly, how did I do? It's a simple question. How did I do? And so then be honest with your answers. If you are looking ahead into the new year and you have a big project you want to work on, or you have something that feels overly ambitious to just tackle yourself, then I invite you to consider finding a coach, working with a coach, a proven coach, somebody about whom others say she's the real deal, she's authentic, she's doing it herself. That's why I know it can be done, or I can learn from her. Or find an accountability group, whether it's mine or someone else's. I cannot tell you how important it is. I just ended my year-long self-care accountability group. And we were talking about how it helps to show up and to know that other people actually care about you. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, friends. I hope you'll take this into careful consideration for yourself. If you're in business, do you have a system? Do you have any accountability to grow your financial accounts? Do you know what it is you want to do in the first, second, and third quarter of next year? Is there anyone to help you sort through that and hold you accountable to that? What if you do accomplish those things? What will your business look like? What if you don't accomplish those things? What will that look like? That's what accountability is all about. So whether I can support you working personally with you as a coach, teaching you my intuitive business system, working with you in business development, or you want to consider coming to my weekly accountability group, either way, I invite you to contact me and let's have a conversation. I'm going to just do what I would tell someone else: keep at this and never stop until my group is filled, so that we can really be in great synergistic commitment to each other, to the outcomes that we want for next year. All right, friends, that's it for today. See you again in the Confidence Zone. Bye-bye.